All right, in this example video, we're going to look at identifying the independent and dependent variables, but we're also going to write a rule and function notation for each situation. So our first example is a lawyer's fee is $200 per hour for her services. So first we're going to determine the dependent and independent variables. So independent, is going to be the number of hours that she works, because the number of hours has an impact on what her fee is, which is going to be the dependent variable. So we're going to let H represent our number of hours and our function notation. So we're going to say F of H equals $200 times every hour that she works. So what that's saying is that here's our independent variable. If she works 2 hours, then we'll take 200 times 2 to give us 400 hours, which is the dependent, the fee. If she works 5 hours, 200 times 5 is 1,000, and that's the dependent. So number of hours is our independent variable, represented by H, and then this is function notation. We call that F of H. All right, our second example is talking about the admission fee to a local carnival is $8, and each ride costs $1.50. So we're given all these amounts for the cost. So we're talking the total cost versus number of rides that we take at the carnival. Yeah, it is carnival. Okay. So our independent variable is going to be the number of rides. And depending on how many of those we take, we will get our total cost. So we're going to let a variable represent our independent variable. We'll maybe just call this one X. And we're going to write a function in function notation for this. So we're going to say f of x equals, now this f of x is going to represent our total cost. We pay $1.50 for every ride. So $1.50 times our x, but we also pay $8 just to get into the carnival. So we're going to add in $8. So depending on how many rides we take, our x determines our total cost. So $1.50 times our number of rides plus the $8 entrance fee will give us the total cost.